faith, family, and the great outdoors. Antlers Deep Outdoors.
What's up, everybody? I'm too tall for this camera angle, but here we are, squatted down. But listen, you know what is happening? Hopefully by the time you're watching this video, I don't know, I might get it done sooner, but hopefully at least one of my sons has got a big gobbler, because this weekend is youth weekend, opening spring gobbler for youth on the 2nd and 3rd of April. So I wanted to come to you and just kind of show you what we're going to be packing in and out of the woods this year. And so I don't know, it's going to be awesome. I cannot wait to hear those thunder chickens just thundering on the mountain, you know what I'm saying? Or in the valley, or next to the pond, wherever it's at. I'm just excited to hear them be thundering, you know. You hear that thunder, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, so here's a little bit. Now, before we get into this, let me just say, I'm a little bit biased when it comes to turkey calls. I know that there's some awesome custom turkey collars in our area. We done a giveaway just a few weeks ago. I'm not saying that this is what you have to use. I'm just going to show you what that I'm using. So first of all, up first, let's just talk about the pack that I'm using. So this is not your traditional turkey vest, if you will. I'm a big guy. I have a hard time getting one that fits me right. So this is just a pack that I take. It's old High Sierra. I've had it a long time. It's got I'm sorry, you can't see it. It's old High Sierra. I've had it a long time. You got a big pocket here you can pack. I actually keep my stands and stuff for my decoys in here. I usually put some paper or put some cloth in here so they're not rattling around, touching each other. Got a big old mesh area here. It's got a front pocket. I usually keep some knives in here. I got some Outdoor Edge. Just picked these up last year. Just a cheap knife. I have a bad habit of losing knives in the woods, so I got orange, and hopefully I won't lose these as bad. Keep some matches. Keep some bug repellent, which when you're turkey hunting, listen, man, sometimes those bugs can get pretty bad, especially later on in turkey season. Hopefully, I'm looking at those thermocells, man. They look pretty awesome. I've heard good things about them, so I may give one a try. It's also got, let me zip this up before I lose my stuff. It's also got these two pockets on each side right here. Perfect for your mouth calls. Now, I like to wear a shirt that's got a pocket on it while I'm turkey hunting. That way I'll keep my mouth calls in there, or I'll have a little pouch sometimes that I hang around my neck. I'll keep them in there. I always carry some hot hands. Now let me show you another thing that I carry in the woods with me all the time. This is regardless whether it's turkey season or what. I always, in addition to a roll of toilet paper that sits in the glove box of my truck, I also carry some cloth, napkins, something like that in my pouch with me. And you wouldn't believe how many times this has come in handy. You know, not just for number 2 in the woods, but also when you just need to wipe your hands off. You know, water bottle, when you're gutting a deer and things like that, a water bottle can only get you so far. So, you know, it's nice to have something to wipe your hands off and not all on your clothes and stuff like that. So that's the pack we usually take. Now, as far as decoys, I have been running the Funky Chicken. Or let's see, it's not going to focus on the Funky Chicken, but I'll just put it next to me. Funky Chicken, Jake, right? So I've not had any attack this yet, but I would love to see it. I would love to see it happen. Oh, it almost focused on it. But yeah, so Funky Chicken. One thing I will say about this, the angle for the stand. So here's the hole, you know, for the stand to go through, and then right here is the hole where it comes out. It is really hard to do that if you're in the woods trying to get something up quick, not make a lot of noise. So a lot of times I will go ahead and have the stand, the bottom or the upper portion of the stand I already have inserted here and have the little nut screwed on, so all I have to do is stick it down in my stand that's going on the ground. So that's my only negative thing about this in the review. if I was really doing a review on this, would be come up with a different way to mount that, a different idea. Maybe make the stand integrated into the unit so you don't have to worry about that. So I'll run the Jake. I also run just an old hen here, just a cheap hen there. I think I picked this up at Bass Pro or something like that, and just a normal run-of-the-mill hen. I'll say this, a lot of times when you're calling in those gobblers, if you call one in, you got one coming in, you know, he can be coming in hot and be gobbling every time that you call. But then when he gets within, you know, 50 yards, 60 yards from where he hears that call coming from, and he gets there and maybe you're set up in a field or, you know, wherever it's at. Sometimes if there's not a hen, at least a hen set up there, you know, a lot of times he just won't come in. He'll quit. He'll shut down. So I like to have a hen there, especially if I'm hunting, you know, somewhere where a turkey can see real good. I'll set that hen up. So there's that. Now, what kind of calls? I already said I'm partial when it comes to calls. Here's the reason why. My cousin is the owner, maker of Cane Creek Calls, Doug Adkins. So shout out to Doug. So what am I carrying in the woods? It's gotta be the Cane Creek Calls right here. Now here's what I'll say about the Cane Creek Calls. I run a Mr. Death, which I lost mine last year. My mom and dad got me almost every call that Doug makes this year. But so I've got a Cane Creek Call, Mr. Death, that I've not opened up out of the package yet. I'll be running that. And then I always run a cane cutter as well. So you got a 4-reed in the Mr. Death, and I got a cane cutter triple reed that I run as well. Now here's the thing, the Mr. Death, man, I don't know what it is, but they respond, I mean, like crazy to this call. You can, especially if you're, you know, wanting to hear them gobble, trying to locate them where they're at, that Mr. Death is awesome. The only problem I have, and this is just me, I don't claim to be a professional caller. I wish I was better than what I was. But the only problem I ever have with a Mr. Death is I cannot get a good tone quiet if I do it quietly. And maybe if Doug watches this, maybe he'll have some pointers for me. So I will, I'll throw in that cane cutter, and you can do a lot with that. I don't think that it gets as loud and as growly, if you will, as this Mr. Death. But anyway, great calls. Check him out if you've not before. He's based out of Jenkins, Kentucky. Great stuff. And then I'll run one of his slate calls as well. This one's got some junk on it to clean it off. But I'll run some slate calls. But anyway, great stuff. I'm not a professional turkey caller, but I can usually get the job done at least. So we got that. The boys, Doug got them some aluminum calls just because they're usually a little more sturdy and things. These things, they sound great too. Good sounding call. Just because it's aluminum don't mean that it sounds bad. I think it sounds great. A little more high pitched than the slate. So aluminum call. My boys are going to be running that. So yeah, that's what we take. Now this is going to be interesting coming up. Okay, so we have some new decals that hopefully we'll be producing here, and you will have the opportunity to put on your beloved turkey, your beloved Thunder Chicken gun. So I'll show you mine. Mine was experimenting, just kind of seeing what colors would look good. Probably we may just have this in white and orange, or maybe lime green or something like that. But I'll try to show a little bit. It says Antlers Deep Outdoor Bucks and Beards back here on the back. And then if you've not watched my Thunder Chicken video, it's got like 20,000 views on TikTok. But I was just excited. That was like that was pre-COVID. And I was pumped when I killed that turkey. I hadn't killed one in several years. And so I go about talking about my thunder chicken. I just get a little excited in the video. And so that's where this comes from, if you're wondering. So we got this on the end. I got thunder chicken down. I'll put that in there. It's pretty neat. So I just done mine in like a light tan. And then this is like a bronze color experiment. You can't really see this one. But let me show you what we've done. Oh, and this gun is a Mossberg 535. It'll shoot the 3.5 inch magnums. Do I think you need a 3.5 inch magnum gun? Not necessarily, not with today's ammo. And to be honest with you, I shot this thing for the first time yesterday, just kind of pattern it in and stuff and make sure this is a newer gun for me. I always used a 20 gauge before, but boy, this thing kicks like a mule, let me tell you. So, but hey, when them big gobblers are in front of you, it don't matter how hard it kicks, you don't feel nothing. So whatever, get the job done. I'll be comfortable, you know, taking a pretty long shot with this, especially with the right ammo. I'm just shooting Winchester Longbeards. So the boys are using a Stevens 410. A lot of times people would always down a 410 and stuff, and I mean, obviously you want to make a good clean shot. I don't ever want to wound an animal, but with the advancements that you have when it comes to the shells that you're shooting, the round that you're shooting, it is unbelievable what you can do with the 410. Anything inside, you know, 30, probably even up to 40 with those new TSS rounds, you'd probably be fine with this. I'm having trouble finding the TSS rounds right now. I'm gonna get some. I'm going to Bass Pro down in Sevierville, and hopefully I can pick some up there. But anyway, so this is a Stevens. It's got the good red dot scope on it. My boys are loving that. And so we had to make this the first edition right here, the first edition Antlers Deep Outdoor Bucks and Beards Thunder Chicken Down edition. So no, this is just our decals. You can see this a little better. I think the orange looks good. But yeah, so we got the orange on there, and then on the barrel, of course, we got Thunder Chicken Down. And so Toby and Gideon both were tickled to death. Breakdown single shot, red dot scope. It's already got the choke and everything installed. Yeah, so 410, I think it's going to be great. I'm excited for them to use it. This thing, it don't kick, I mean, hardly at all. And I'm excited for them to get in the woods. I love to turkey hunt, and so I hope to pass that passion along. When you hear them big old thunder chickens are thundering, you know what I'm saying. Thanks for watching this video. Listen, click like and subscribe. That helps us so much. And leave a comment too. Tell me what your biggest, longest beard is. Mine, I killed a double bearded gobbler actually in the fall. It was 11.5 inches. I killed it on Thanksgiving Day. Gosh, I don't know how old I was. I probably can't find any pictures of it, but anyway, it was a double beard. The longest beard was 11.5 inches. I think the other one was like 9. It was a cool bird. Thanks for watching this video. Click like, subscribe, like our Facebook page, all our socials, everything like that. You should be able to find links on here. And I hope that you get you a big old thunder chicken down, and just let it ring, baby. Let them gobblers sing this spring. So see ya. Y'all have a blessed day. Thanks so much for watching. God bless you. I'm out.